Hello, dear friends. Good morning. Can you hear us? Do you get a signal coming? I'm very happy to be here with you today and to see you, to hear you. Whenever you wish, you can speak. You can ask questions. You can share your thoughts. The topic of our conversation today, I hope, is logging into a body. On last Saturday, we started a little discussion. What is happening in this split of a moment when we are awakened from sleep? We go to sleep either at night or we rest during the day. And there is a moment, a split of a moment of acknowledging that we were sleeping 1 minute before and now we are awakening. This moment from rest to motion, from unconsciousness to consciousness. Can you share? You can share in voice or in writing what is happening in the moment of awakening. What kinds of thoughts, of feelings, sensations, yes? Trying to remember, yes. Trying to remember. Yes, when we wake up, we're trying to remember, like if there was something before. Yes, very good. What is happening? I heard yesterday a mom, there was a storm here for 72 hours. She said from stress in the morning, she did not notice because it was a storm and she had to take all children to schools and to kindergarten. She was in pressure. So what I must do today? Yes, very good. Yes, very good. What time is it? Am I late? What is the day? Which day is it? Is it night? Is it day? Yes. And if we notice, if we acknowledge this, a lot of load comes in the moment, in a split of a moment. When we move from sleeping to awakening, it's like a bang like a sound, and there's like a bombing, and the consciousness is bombed with a load of time, of space. What is there to do today? How many tasks do I have? Do I have enough time to do what we planned, what the day, let's say, demand? And also with it, the task and what to do and the day, yes, of the week and the time of the day in the clock, all of those things are bombing at us at the same time. And with it, penetrating all kinds of thoughts or notions about, so to speak, our personality without noticing. There's all the time streaming of selfing, of, let's say, this is the body that I'm logged in. We don't think about it. Yes? But comes of a notion, and inside of this awakening we go to the shower, many thoughts are coming, we're checking if we are aligned with the time and with the tasks. But one thing I would like to share with you is the process of logging into a body. The process of logging into a body. What happens in the morning, yes, when we wake up from night sleep or when we wake up from a rest. Log into a body. This is what is happening to, yes, it's like, yes, this is what the soul does. Yes? The soul, in a way, is unlimited. Yes? When we sleep, all of us, in deep sleep, there's no limitation whatsoever. But once the soul logs into a body, let's say part of the soul, which is considered, I don't want to go into these limitations and orders, but once the soul logs into a body, because when we sleep, in a way, the soul is hovering. We could say deep sleep or the soul is hovering, like helicopter. But once there's awakening, the soul is logged in with full hand, 5 fingers into the body. And then we have this sense of awakening. I have to take the children to school. What day is it today? I have to pay this bill. I have to be there. I have to attend a meeting. First shower. What to do first? Coffee, shower, what? Yes, we're full. I mean, the soul is full inside. Yes. Log in with 5 fingers, pushing simultaneously on all of our buttons at the same time. And we're like, oh, what is happening? Where to go? What to do? What first? Yes? Who am I? It's just not even the question. Because once there is the moment of awakening, yes, and with it comes a download of tasks, of things that we have to do during the day, there is no question even of who am I. Because there is presupposing that we are, so to speak, our bodies. And we are all what is related to those bodies. Do we understand this moment? The soul is hovering. Yes, the soul is hovering. Yes, the soul is hovering when we asleep. Yes, it's just like a guardian angel. Yeah, but once there's awakening, shoop. Yes, like you log in into the computer, to the PC. There's a login. Chuck. All the lights are on. Yes, we are coming, standing from bed. The hands, the arms are moving. The legs are moving. There's full on. Yes, the hand is in the glove and we are on our feet going to the tasks of the day. When this is happening, when the soul, so to speak, logs into a body, yes, we don't ask any questions, we just operate according to what is coming. Do we understand this moment? This is the soul logs into a body, yes, and then we have consciousness in motion, yes? Yes, log in, yes, entering the body. The soul, so to speak, the hand, goes into the glove. This is, yes, log into a body, the hand, yes, divine hand goes into the glove. And then we have awakening of a person in the morning or whenever he goes to rest, even in an airplane or so, there is a full awakening. Yes? 5 fingers in the glove and there's awakening. Where am I? On which flight? What is the time? What is the local time? What is the weather? What to do? Prepare myself to meeting. Yeah, collect the briefcase and whatever. Yeah, prepare the files. Arranging my tie, my jacket if I'm a man. Yeah, see how fresh and yeah, running to find a cab from the airport to the meeting, or somebody comes to pick me up. Yes, if I'm a great manager. Yes, and so this moment is very important. The moment in which the soul logs in to a body. Because at this moment, what the soul experience, so to speak, what is the experience of the soul, or what is the experience of us as bodies? In a way, there is a narration. Yeah? Yes, there is already a narration. There is already a what? Limitation. Do we understand? The load of, in a way, to wake up in the morning, there's a lot of load comes with it. Questions? I understand there's a problem. Yes, with Luke. I don't understand. We can maybe troubleshoot it later, Luke, and see what is happening, because you don't have a sound coming in. Yes? I understand this is the direction. Abigail, you cannot hear the sound coming? Now, the question is, what happens when we go to sleep? Okay, I understand, Abigail. I understand. I understand. I see. I see, Abigail. So you, yes, on YouTube as well. Do you hear directly? And Yola, do you hear directly from Discord? Yanis, do you hear directly? Megan? Very good, very good, very good. So the question is, if in the morning the soul is logging in into a body, what happens at night when we go to sleep? What happens at night when we go to sleep? Yes, yes, we log out. Yes, yes. And there is no what? There is no limitation. Yes, there is no sense of any kind of limitation. The body gives us this vehicle that was given to us to be here as consciousness and emotion in time and space. But at night, yes, there's no limitation whatsoever. It feels weird to not really know the moment from awake to sleep. Yes, yes, because it's the unknown. It's the unknown. It feels weird not to know. It feels weird because it's an unrecognizable. There is a branch in science which is called epistemology. Yes, the theory of recognition. Where is the border between nothing, not knowing, and knowing? This is a completely field in science. Epistemology. Yes. In Hebrew, the term is Torat HaHakara, theory of recognition, or in Greek, it is well known in Greek, epistemology. And this thin border between knowing and not knowing, what are the borders of the knowing of the human mind, or the capabilities of recognition of the human mind? Yes, epistemology. It is very close to Ephes. Ephes in Hebrew is 0. Yes, though it's in different language, this is epistemo, this is, so to speak, but there is relation of closure in the languages, where the things are coming from 0 to 1, when 0 is not knowing, yes, and 1 is knowing, is recognizing. So we have epistemology. And this moment is very interesting, those two moments, yes? Cindy is mentioning the notion from awake to sleep, yes, from knowing to not knowing. And we have the opposite moment in the morning, yes, from 0, from deep sleep, to awakening, to full on, and with the load. There's a lot of load that comes to a person in the moment of awakening in the morning, because it comes with like many buckets of water are being thrown at us. What time? What is the place? What to do? How to run? What to do first? What is the condition, weather outside, to take this coat, umbrella, sunglasses, whatever. Yes, the car, to fuel the car, to take a bus, to order a taxi, all kinds of things. There's a bombard or explosion. People always look at a nuclear reactor, yes, as a source of energy or solutions for energy, but this moment of boom, yes, this boom in the morning, this is something like nuclear explosion. It is heavy load because what happens is that we believe, yes, that all the thoughts, all the notions, the motions that are coming at us, this is who we are. We believe that this is who we are. And more than this, we are believing that we are carrying this luggage. It's a lot of luggage, a lot of load. And we believe that this is the load that we are carrying or supposed to carry. But this is a false notion, because we are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We are not our notions. We are not. When we sleep, Yanis, the body is still working, the heart, the lungs, everything, but very on a low power. Yes, because the body is not moving, meaning just resting. Also the head is resting, the frontal, the calculator brain is resting. So there is a bit of energy which is moving in the body, animated it at basic level, but not more than this. In a way, there's a shutdown of systems when we are asleep. Yes, to protect us from the load of what? Of consciousness in motion. Consciousness in motion is a lot of load. Yes, Cindy, my little child only wants to sit and rock with a blanket for a while in the morning. Yes. Yeah, it is very good to rock because it's slowly awakening. You know, the cats, if you noticed them, if you have cats at home or nearby, you can see also in videos, they don't move immediately into motion, meaning they wake up, one eye, another eye, they raise their ears, and then slowly, and then if they move, they stretch long while they move, and they don't immediately jump into the doer. Yes, but we are in a way this is how we're programmed. We're just moving into doership. But it is most recommended to slowly wake slowly, but not everybody is capable of this, to rock. Yeah, a lot of load come with this awakening, with the notion that we are awake. Yes, and the load is bringing suffering, but the load in a way is not ours. Yes, because we were given those bodies. Yes, for what? To serve in space and time. Our bodies are just vehicle, and the consciousness comes, the soul comes and connect, every soul is connecting to a specific body, because together they can complete, in a way, this task. But we are not our bodies. The soul is acting through our bodies, which are manifested in space and time. But we are not our bodies. This is just addressing that we are having for a reason, and the reason that the soul could act through us in space and time. Yes? The body is just a mean of transportation. Before we were born into these bodies, we were just consciousness in rest. But consciousness in rest cannot act. In order to act, we need a body. Therefore, yes, we went into this process called labor, and we received a body, all of us, yes, we received a human body, and this is a mean through which the soul or consciousness, yes, can what? Can act. But we are not a body. We are not a body. We tend to look in the mirror and to think, oh, this is who I am, this is my, because there's a name attached to the body, an address and other details. Yes? But we are not our bodies. And when do we feel this? When we go to sleep at night. Because when we finally rest, there's no limitation. But when this awakening moment comes in the morning, there's a bang, and here there's a morning and I have to act, everything is forgotten. What is forgotten? The timelessness. Yes, the infinite is forgotten, and there's only finite, and I have to act in a finite or defined world, in defined laws in space and time, and this is quite horrifying experience. Yes, yes, Cindy. Some people are very terrified from being awake, so much so that they cannot hold or maintain their daily life. Yes, because they feel this too much load is being hanged on their shoulders. Questions? When we understand, even it comes in a little portions or little drops, that we are not our bodies, it becomes easier. Because in a way, a lot of struggles are being cut and removed from the way, because people struggling with all kinds of things which are related to the body, their appearance, their weight, how many steps, fashion, all those things. Like if it's the main thing, it's just secondary to the soul. And a lot of people struggle with their appearance, because now, especially with social media, people all the time on screens, and they look of how other people are looking, and a lot of competition and depression comes from looking outside all the time. But as we are, we received our bodies that they're complete. Yes, each one is complete in his way to serve, yes, in a way higher cause. Though there isn't any cause, but just to say that there is in a way no struggle, because the body which is given is fitting. Is the glove, yeah, the glove fits the hands that moves it. Every human is a whole world. Yes. And there is no need to compare. Yes, between one and another. It's completely entire universe. Of course, to look outside is always a way of, yes. This text that you wrote brings me to another topic which I wanted to discuss with you today. Yes. Can you define a dream? Not the content of a dream, but what dream is. What is a dream? In the assumption that, let's say, people dream from time to time and there's no personal dreamer, what is a dream? Yes. 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 A dream is a visual, very good. Yes. Yes. A dream is a visual narrative. Yes. 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 So if a dream is a vision, yes, it's something like pictures, a sequence of pictures that one can see. So if we can see a dream, or one is a dreaming, what is the meaning that one is a dreaming? It means he can see a dream, he can see picture, any kind of a picture. But if one in a dream can see a picture, what is the meaning of dreaming? It means that there is a picture and there's one who can see the picture in a dreaming or in the dream. So what dream is? Let's look into this deeply. If dream is a picture, let's say in general, even if it's a sequence of pictures, if a dream is a picture and the one who dreams, yes, I see that there are questions. I see that there are questions. Yes. If a dream is a picture, it means the one who dreams can see the picture. Is it true? Yes. So how many do we have in this frame? There's a picture and there's the one who can see the picture. How many do we have? 2. Yes, 2. 2. This is in a dream. When we go to sleep, there are 2. And now there is awakening, there's a morning. Yes. And the man is walking down the street and he sees a tree. So the picture is a tree. So there is a tree, and the one who sees the tree, how many are in this morning happening? How many are? It's morning time, and a man walks down the street and he sees a tree. So there's the tree, which is 1, and there's the man that sees the tree. And then we have 2. Now, what is the difference between the morning experience, so to speak, and dreaming? Because both are what? It's the same. Yes, it's the same. Yes. When the soul logs in to a body in the morning and there's awakening, there's a dreaming. Yes. Because there's a seeing. Once there's a seeing, there's the object and the one who sees the object. There are 2. Yes. 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 This is why the name of Joseph includes 2 dreams in a way. Yes. Yes, indeed. There are times in my life where I have wanted to wake up and for it to have been. Yes. Let us, how does the 26 have to do with a dream? Yes, maybe you can explain it. Yes, yes. You you don't understand, 6 times 26 is 156. When 26, yes, is the value of the tetragrammaton, 26 is the value of the tetragrammaton, 6 times 26 is 156. This is the value of the name of Joseph in Hebrew. And this is also a composition, yes, of two dreams. When a dream is, as Fernando mentioned above, a dream, Chalom, is 78. This is 3 times 26. This is the one, so to speak, at night. And there's another dream, the daydream, the reality. This is another 326. And then we have 626, the value of the name of Joseph. Yes, Luke, I was reading what over and over again about Abraham. Yes, yes. Is it clear that our lives here, yes, in a way is a given opportunity to serve humanity under the certain name, a title, a place, a body? Do we understand? This consciousness in a way chooses the body, the time, the spaces in which the consciousness in a way can not ride but surf or hover in order to serve life. Do we understand that? Yes, yes, good. Yes, Yanis, I still don't get the connection on dreams. Moses never had a dream, because very good, because Moses, yes, this is Moshe, this is 345, this is Moshe or Hashem, this is about the recognition, yes. Moses never had a dream, because it's like a daylight, it's clear, yes. Dreams are the world of duality. Yes, dreams are entering us to Egypt, so to speak. Yes. So the dreamer, Joseph, entered Egypt with his dreams. Yes, but to go out of Egypt, there's awakening. Moses is not a dreamer. Yes, it's not about personality. It's a situation of recognition. Yes, when a person is awake to the truth, there is no doubt. It's a night, it's a day, it's a dream. There is no dreaming. This is full on all the time. He needs to judge or to decide in disputes, yes, as a judge, so to speak, but in duality. But he is not a dreamer. More than that, the book of Zohar says that the face of Moses is like the face of the sun. Yes, and the face of Joshua is like the face of the moon. In a way, Moses is the name for reason, higher reason. Yes, because it's not Moses, as we say in English. This is the same letter as Moshe is Hashem. This is when we recognize things in the essence, we call their names. Yes, let's say there is a child. He sees a bird and we say this is a bird. So there is a recognition, yes, of the object as a bird. So if there's a recognition of a bird, we say the word bird. There is no doubt. This is the meaning of Moses. It's not personality. It's just a recognition. It's a pure recognition. Moses is not personality. The Bible does not speak about personalities. What happens is that people from all kinds of notions are reading the Bible and translate to themselves the Bible as the stories of personalities. Not to mention that Christianity was built upon the personality, so to speak, of relation to a person. Yes, but it's not about personalities. It is through people's names and life, stories being told. But it's not about personalities. How can we go in a way from Egypt, from the world of duality? By using the right words, by using the right terms, by using the right sentences. This is Moshe, Hashem, using logos when everything is mixed. Duality, conflict, how do you go out of those situations? With clarity. Yes, this is why he said also in gathering tent, outside of people. No, when there's people, always confusion, conflicts, and so attachments. He lives with, it's not a personality, it is a notion of living without attachment. Truth has no attachment. Yes, consciousness which is removed from the river of time. Yes. Yes. Yes, so many people do not know this. Yes, and they are not interested in it. Because they cannot capture anything than finite things. What they measure, the eyes are measuring. Yes. People are not aware of that, and they are not bothered even that they are not aware of that. It's okay. It doesn't mean that it does not exist. Yes. But they are not interested in it. The world or life is infinite. And life exists. Yes? Life is like, yes. Life is like traveling in a bus. Yes, you're the passenger, and passengers are coming and going, coming and going. Seasons are changing outside of the bus. Passengers are changing inside of the bus, night or day. And there is a life continuing. Yes, and we don't know where we shall drop from the bus. The bus is life, just continuing. There is no personal life. There's just life happening. Let's say there is a child, he sees a sparrow. He learns that this bird is a sparrow. At the age of 3, say mommy or somebody says it's a sparrow, when he's 10, he will see the sparrow. Any kind of bird that will look like a sparrow. We say this is a sparrow. Yes, it might be not the same specific sparrow that he saw when he was 3, and he might see the sparrow when he's 20, when he's 30. The sparrow or the species of sparrows continues to exist, like humans are continuing to existing. But there's no personal. Yes, human. There's no personal sparrow. There's just flowers. There's a wheat. There's no personal wheat. There's summer. There's winter. There are humans. There are birds. There are trees. This life exists. This is it. There's no personal. What the narration is ours. We are coloring everything. Yes. Yes. Everything is colored by, yes. Yes, the dominion. because there is a threat. There is a threat, and people would like to have dominion or certainty. So there's law to ensure that everybody will be in his place and will not be a threat. Yes? Yes. There is a beautiful movie, but it's hard to see, the Dead Poets Society, about a college, a very distinguished college or university in America in 1959. And it's only for boys. Yes. In those times, there used to be a separation. And it shows how only the wealthy kids, or let's say wealthy parents, could afford sending their children to such a school, and what is the cost, not in money, what is the cost that the children are paying for having wealthy parents, because the parents would like to grant control. Yes, they want to ensure control of the children's life. They want to decide for them what they will become, doctors or what. And those teenagers or young men do not have any word. Let's call it like this. There is a conversation. The father comes to the university. The son meets the father. The father says, do, a sentence, and the child or the young man looks with his eyes to the ground and say, yes, sir. He doesn't even call him dad or daddy or father. It's yes, sir, like the young man is a servant and the rich father is a god or a king or a godfather. Yes. And with money, people want to guarantee control on their wives, on their children. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Carpe diem. Yeah. This is it. This is it. This is the teacher. Yes. Totem poetry. This is true. It's not just there, Cindy. This is happening all over the world, all the time. There is a sense of I was here before. The parent always has the notion of I was here before the child was born, therefore such and such. And here we arrive again to the story of binding of Isaac. Yes, when people think that they're sacrificing their children, the only thing that is happening in this moment is sacrificing this illusion. When sacrifice in Hebrew is to get closer. It's not like in English sacrifice. Leakriv, it means to get closer. So by dropping our illusion about things, we're getting closer. There's all kinds of an illusion. Yes? I heard an interview with a very famous theater actress. Not just she's theater actress, she's dubbing and she's a singer and she's dancing, very, very famous. And she also has a son, which is also like a, how do you say, musician, guitar player also. And once she was asked a little question about his music or something. And she said, she just has a snap in an interview. And she said, I was before him. It doesn't matter that he's a musician, doesn't matter. She had a snap. Because, you know, people with a lot of career and a lot of doing in those, let's say, in music and all of those things, they appear on stage, they have records, they have like TV programs, they have radio shows, they're all over the place. And once a little sentence, a little question came about the son, which is a musician by himself. She said, I was here before. And was it. This was it. So whatever you do, if people do not take back, if people do not have a bit of, let's say, soul life, the tendency of a parent, just they cannot control it. This is what the body says. I was here before this child was born. This is it. This is the claiming of kind, so to speak, the recognition that I was here before he was born. This is what the brain will tell us, that the mother was before the son, or the father was before the son. Yes, this is the world of duality. But in the soul, there is no, in a way, difference, or there is no cut, yes, between what was before and after. This is wrong what you're writing, Luke. It's wrong. It's just not true. It's not true. No body can deliver a body. Nobody, yes, can give birth to another body. Birth, yes, or the appearance of body becomes in a way manifested because only there's a higher power that intervene and cause the birth. Yeah, body cannot for itself, any body cannot deliver life unless comes something from the infinite and initiate. This cannot be. The sense of I brought you to this life, what parents usually have, this is not true. It's not true. This is it. Nothing can appear here unless if there's a will in infinity. Yes? Many parents are claiming this, without me, you are not here, and so it's not true. It's not true. Do you have any questions or thoughts that you would like to share before we seal this conversation? So, what did we understand today? That we are not our bodies. The body is just a channel in which the soul can act and serve in time and space. Yes, and it is not in our choice. Yes, to decide to come here. There's a higher will that brought us here, and if we are in alignment with this higher cause, there should not be any loaded or negative feelings, because there's just one. Yes, yes. So with this beautiful message, yes, of Khalil Gibran that Aniola wrote to us, I would like to thank you for your participation today. Wish you a great weekend and see you soon. Toda in Shalom.